Yo, what up? All right. We got another one from Norm Macdonald and Conan. Norm Macdonald and Conan.
The great Conan and Norm.
Yeah.
Yeah, great duo.
Yep.
What we got?
This is Norm Macdonald's story about a life-saving pig.
Ah, okay. Well, love Norm stories, you know?
Yeah. Me too. I love Norm stories.
Yeah.
There's always a twist.
Definitely. Hilarious twist. All right, man. You ready?
Yeah.
We're back. I'm here with Norm Macdonald. And you often speak of your native Canada.
Yeah, I love Canada.
You mention it a lot.
Yeah, a couple of people.
3 to be exact.
They like it.
That's important. Where are you from? Are you from a big city? Where are you from?
I'm from a little town. It's called Monkland, and it's only 108 people.
108. That's small.
It's country. You know, it's really rural. And but man, I'll tell you, there's lots of funny stories from there.
Well, I'm sorry we don't have time. Thank you very much for coming, Norm. It was good having you here. It was Norm Macdonald. Good night, everybody.
Because farm
Really?
people,
There are funny stories from this town.
Yeah, because farm people, they all seem to be, there all seems to be a funny story. I remember one time.
There better be, Norm.
There was a guy, man. He lived down the road. His name was John Neil Mergerison. And this guy, I went to him once. I've been away for a couple of years. I moved to the city. And I came back. And I said, John Neil, how you doing? I went to his what do you got, farm? And
yeah.
So he showed me his pigs. He had a bunch of pigs there. He had a bunch of pigs, a bunch of them. And one of the pigs had a wooden leg.
What?
Oh, yeah, a wooden leg. So I thought that was odd, So I says to him, John Neil, that's odd. There, what's that pig? What's the story with that pig? So John Neil, he goes, oh man, Norm, he says, that's a special pig. He goes, you wouldn't believe that pig. I go, yeah, what? Tell me about it. He goes, that pig, you wouldn't believe it. He says, last winter, he goes, the house burned down. You probably heard, the house burned down. And he says, me and the wife, we were sleeping on our bed. And he says, we never would have heard. We never would have woken up. But he goes, that pig, he broke out of his pen. He ran all the way to the house. And he went up to the bedroom window. He says he starts hitting his little snout on a window, And he says, me and the wife, we woke up. And we got out, man, just in time. We escaped that inferno. He didn't use the word inferno. He's just a farmer.
You threw that in there.
Yeah, he says we escaped that conflagration, So I go, man, that's quite a story about the pig. He goes, oh man, it doesn't stop there. I go, really? And he goes, yeah. And he goes, just later after that, like the following summer, me and the wife were plowing in North 40, and our little boy, only 2 years old, man, fell into the well, and all alone, and we no way we could do anything. We were plowing, and he says we didn't hear, and he says, man, and we're getting older. We're probably not going to have another kid. That kid means everything to us. I go, I know, John Neil, I know that. You don't have to tell me that. So I said, what happens? He goes, that very same pig. He says, he heard the child's wailing plaintive cry. He didn't say plaintiff, he's a farmer. But he says he heard the child. He broke out of his pen. He ran all the way to the well. He looked down. There was the poor son of ours there, Billy, down at the bottom of the well. He says the pig, he took his snout there. He started pulling up on a rope. And the kid got right out, and man, that's great, isn't it? And I go, man, that's the greatest story I ever heard. Man, oh, what a pig. I said, what a pig that is. I said, one question though, John Neil. I said, he got a wooden leg. I don't understand that part. Pig got a wooden leg over there. John Neil goes, man, he goes, what are you crazy? He says, a great pig like that, you can't eat him all at once.
Everybody. All right. I can never forgive you. All right, well, let's mention this. Saturday Night Live this week's with Phil Hartman.
Yeah, that's going to be
Gin
exciting.
Blossom's on that show. That's a great show.
I don't know who they are, but Phil Hartman is great.
Norm Macdonald, everybody. Richard E. Grant, Gold Dust are coming up.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Typical Norm joke.
Yeah.
All that beating around just to say that he ate one of the pig's legs because he could eat them all at once.
No matter what that pig did, he was gonna get ate. He could have been the greatest pig in the world. Eat that nigga slow.
Exactly.
This nigga Norm.
Yeah, that's a Norm joke, man. Kind of like take you, like he gives you a little bit of the beginning of the punchline, and then he does take you all over the place with details, and then wrap it all right back up and together at the end, man. Like that's Norm at his best, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, this looks like him in his 40s or early 40s, early 30s or something like that. Definitely yeah, man. You see how his craft, where his craft ended him at where he's at, man. Like definitely.
Yeah.
Talented jokester, man. Definitely.
Oh yeah. He likes the animal jokes too.
Right.
What was it the last one about turtles?
Yeah.
The turtle joke. He ate the turtle sandwich.
Right.